Hey YouTube, Peterbilt Knife Guy. Today I'm going to be doing a Ontario knife sheath update. Since the last time I posted about both of these, I have made a couple modifications, mainly in the snap department. I realized that I haven't ordered good quality snaps, except for these guys, online yet, and the crappy ones that I'm getting at like the hobby stores, they're not meant for knife sheaths. They are very weak snaps. I feel they could pop off rather easily, and who wants that? Nobody wants their knife to come loose when you don't want it to come loose. So what I've done here, this used to have a pop snap on it. I'm lazy, so I just took it off. You can still see the circle where it was on there, and on the back, and the little divots in here from where it secured on. And I put one of these stud screws on there. They literally just screw in, a little bit of Loctite, and this is 150% better than the other snap. These do have a tendency to stretch out the leather, and these snaps will wear out over time. But I mean, honestly, it'd be as easy as drilling this guy out, and I could replace the snap at any time. So that's not a big worry of mine. But for security reasons, just keeping it in the, this is not gonna, if I did this with the button snap, that thing would pop loose. If I'm walking, I got this on my hip and I back into something, that's not gonna pop off. But if you want it to, it comes off real easily. So that was that. And I don't feel it changes the aesthetics of the knife at all. Still like it. Another thing too, the Ontario SP10. This didn't have a snap on it at first. Ooh, that's tight. There was no snap on this at first, and the knife would just fall out. And poor planning on my part. I was thinking aesthetics. I wasn't thinking putting on a retaining strap for it. Some knives you don't really need a retaining strap because the sheath will actually hold it in. This one's not one of them, and especially because it's scout carry, and you could literally just be running and this thing just fly around. So my only conclusion of how I could do this and have it not look really, really stupid is to pop this rivet here, put a piece of leather on there, wrap it around, and put one of these kind of Sam Brown stud or whatever they're called. The only real janky thing about this is it's going through so many pieces of leather, 5 pieces of leather, that I had to use a different screw. Instead of the ones that come on it are nice and flat and flush, they're with these studs, but they don't come long enough to go through 5 pieces of 1/8 inch leather. So I had to use a screw. I was thinking about maybe filing that down, but honestly, it don't bother me. But once this thing's on here, it ain't going nowhere ever. And I don't know, it looks kind of janky, but it's functional. It's still 100 times better than the sheath that actually came with these knives. This one I love. I freaking love this sheath. This is probably one of my more favorite ones I've ever done, minus the pancake sheath. But yeah, I love this one. This one, yeah, it was my first attempt on sewing, first attempt on stamping. I don't know, I could take it or leave it, but I ain't gonna make another one for it, so this is what it ends up being. So yeah, what do you think? See, it feels ranged out.